So today has been one of the most information-filled, news-filled, crazy-filled days I have had in a very long time. I have information, stories, publicity, news reports, everything coming at me at once, and it's even beyond just this Julian Blanc thing we're following right now. It gets into my personal life and it gets into my friends' lives. Where do I even begin with how today went? So it starts off with NHK. NHK World contacted me yesterday and asked if they could borrow a clip from one of my first videos on Worst Gaijin Ever. If you don't know, this is with the whole Julian Blanc debacle and his teaching of debauchery and all that type of stuff. As you're listening to me talk right now, I'm just going to go ahead and put that clip right over top of myself talking so that you can see I actually was on there. Awesome. Yeah, super proud of this moment that I actually got to this length where I'm spreading the word to this point. And as just as much with the other J-vloggers I'm on there with, Hochidoko and Victor, Give Me a Break, Give Me a Flake Man. And that kind of leads me into my next story. So as this is going down, as I'm finding out that I got on NHK World, I'm getting messaged by friends like, holy shit, I'm seeing you on the news right now. This is insane. You're on the news. Like, congratulations, you're on the news. Like, I'm getting emailed from friends from, like, kindergarten, from high school, from my old elementary school. And I'm 35 years old, so that's people I haven't talked to in a very long time. They live in a country 12,000 miles away. So I'm getting all that news. And then I get a report from a friend who's a friend of a friend, someone who I kind of had a falling out with in the past, and it's a really weird situation. I don't know. I need advice from the viewers because it's something I've never even handled before. I need someone who has some kind of mastery of law or has had this kind of thing happen to them before. A friend of my friend, who we used to be close, we came to Japan at the same time. We shared a lot of adventures together, and then we kind of grew apart. We had kind of a falling out recently, but I don't want to go into that right now. What I want to go into the fact is that he's missing. This guy who I've known for 8 years, he's missing. And apparently it's been for a long time too, because his parents are headed to Japan to start looking for him, and quite honestly, I want to help in some way. I don't wish any kind of hurt or harm or anything bad on anybody, even people who are my worst enemies. Even this Julian Blanc thing, I don't want any violence to come to him. I don't want anything bad to happen to this guy who used to be my friend, who we had a falling out with. I would like to try and help locate him. I don't want to release any personal information on that right now because that's the thing. I don't know by law how much I'm allowed to talk about. Can I give his full name? Can I show his picture? I need to stop and really research what I can do with this to make a full video about it. But I just wanted to mention here, if in the future you see while I'm making a video I seem kind of distracted, or even now as I'm making this one I'm constantly thinking about it. My mind's kind of blown. I can't believe this has happened to me, that I have someone close to me who's gone missing. And it's been, from what I can figure out from my own little bit of research, it seems like he's been gone for 2 months. And apparently people have contacted immigration, they've contacted the police, they've filed a missing persons report. I guess not much has been done. He is, of course, of an age where he can go run off on his own if he wishes to. And, you know, they can say he doesn't need to be pursued because he's an adult. But I'm worried, man, because even people who I know live pretty crazy lives contacted me and were like, yeah, have you heard he's missing? And if those people who live the really crazy wild lives, who've disappeared for 3 days themselves just because, you know, they're wasted or hungover or something like that, if they're worried and they think he's missing, then it must be severe. I don't think it's anything to joke about. And if you've ever gone through something like this, or you know legal advice about what I can do to try and help here in Japan, can I make a video about it? Is that breaking some sort of law? You know, how far can I push this to help? Let me know, contact me, comment below. And last but not least, holy shit, I'm thinking of this. I'm trying to figure out what I can do with this situation. And while I'm thinking of this, I get a phone call from Victor. Give me a break, give me a flake, man. So I just got a call from Victor. That's give me a break, give me a flake, man, Victor. And he was like all out of breath and stuff and sounded like he was rushing. And I was like, well, what the heck's going on? He's got some really important news to tell me. He said he was like breathing hard and everything. And I'm like, holy crap, what's going on? He just caught a purse snatcher, like literally caught him physically, stopped him.
Apparently the guy was running off with a woman's purse. The police were chasing him. He tried to jump into a taxi. Victor ran after the taxi, I guess like the T-1000, and stopped the taxi, got the guy out of the car. The guy ran off, but he was able to grab the purse, and then the police were able to grab the guy who was the purse snatcher. So everybody got everything back, and the guy was caught. Then he said, "I gotta go," and he just hung up. And I guess what's gonna have to happen now is he's gonna have to help file a police report. But holy crap, that's fucking wild, dude.
And when Victor tries to hand over the purse and says, "Here's the purse that guy stole," they're like, "Ah, no. This guy stole a bike. That purse actually belongs to the guy." So Victor was a little bit taken aback. He was a little bit confused, like, "Oh, okay. You know, metrosexual. I'm cool with that." And Victor helped stop this guy. So kind of a, you know, everybody wants to talk about being a social justice warrior. Well, anybody can be a keyboard warrior, but to be an IRL warrior is totally different, and that's what Victor has done there. Good for him, good on him, and that is fucking awesome. Way to go, Victor. I'll put a link to his channel, and I'll send you over there. And look for a future update on this missing person situation, and if you can, please help me figure out how I can help look for a person in Japan and what I'm illegally allowed to show on the internet. Until then, guys, I'm Unrested. If you like what you saw here today, please like, comment, and subscribe. I think this is the most video I've ever recorded in one day. So as I finished that video, I literally finished that video, put it up, was about to edit it and put it up on the web. And I get a message from a friend that my friend has been found, and apparently I can't go into too much detail, but he's in a bit of trouble legally. So I'm gonna be laissez-faire with this one. It's hands off. He's kind of gotten himself into his own situation. I wish him the best of luck. I'm not sure how all that's gonna turn out. I guess go ahead and disregard anything that I asked about or asked for help on, because I guess I don't need it now. But has anything like this ever happened to you, where you've had this many crazy things happen in one day? If so, write something in the comments below. Let me know your own story of just getting hit with one thing after another, of just non-stop information of crazy stuff happening through the day. Holy cow. I'm gonna go take a break now. I'm Unrested. If you like what you saw here today, please like, comment, and subscribe.